With the recent announcement for Skate 4, I decided to look back and see how great a game Skate 3 was. I have many fond memories of this game, and after all these years, I forgot how much fun it was. But returning after not playing for so long, I had to kind of relearn things. Sure, like certain tricks, but also the game's mechanics and how they work and all that. You see, the Skate series is unique in its control scheme that I have not seen in any other game before. For instance, in most games, if you want to move your character, you push a direction with the left analog stick, which is still a thing you can do here. But when you're on a skateboard, in order to push yourself forward, you have to press or hold either the A or X button, depending on which foot you push with. But it had me wondering, is it possible to move even across the whole map without once pushing A or X? Well, that is what Frederick here and I are here today to find out. The map of Skate 3 is separated into 3 sections: the Downtown District, the Industrial District, and the University District. Because of this, we will need to do them separately. My favorite of the 3 is the University District, so we will do that first. We will start all the way at the top at the Observatory and go all the way down to the Carvatron. When we teleport to the Observatory, we immediately pause. Now would be a good time as any to lay out some ground rules for this challenge. There is really only 2 rules. Rule number 1, I can't get off my skateboard, no matter if it is through getting off by pressing Y or falling off if I miss a trick. The second rule is that at no point can I press A or X, so basically if one of Frederick's legs do this, I'm out. If either rule is broken, I will have to restart back at the beginning and try again. And with all that out of the way, we can finally begin. Since we are standing, we will immediately get on our skateboard and set our spawn for if we fail. And now it begins. Oh boy, I already have no idea how to do this. Well, tricks don't seem to get me anywhere, so that isn't gonna help. Well, one thing I can do is, well, this. I'm not sure if it has an official name, so I'm just gonna call it shimmying. Shimmying allows us to gain some speed. All I'm doing is moving the left analog stick right and left repeatedly. It's not all that fast, but it seems it is our only option. Already we come to a decision, a fork in our path, but which way do we choose? How about right? Ha, not really. The road might be a little bit more dangerous anyways, so over here would be the safer option and the fastest. Really all we gotta do is drop down here and let the momentum take us all the way. We even got some other skaters down here with us. With this speed, we'll get there at no time. We're picking up a lot of speed here, but I saw this tunnel here and I remember that there were rails in here. I wouldn't want to be hitting any of the rails, so I decided to slow down to make it easier to get through here. We are coming up to the end of this area right here, and I slowed down fearing I might hit something too hard and fall off my skateboard. This is where our first problem arises. The only way to proceed is up the incline, but I unfortunately don't have enough speed to get up there. Shimmying doesn't give me enough speed to make it either. With no way of progressing through here, I am forced to restart. The plan is to do exactly what I did last time, except don't slow down at the end, so that I can use that speed to boost myself up the incline and then past that area. And as we can see, using the momentum worked. Again, I slowed down here, fearing I might hit something. Take it nice and easy now that we don't need any speed to go up any inclines anymore. That is until, well, this happens. The other skater almost knocked Frederick off his skateboard. Luckily, he held on. We're coming up to the neighborhood, which means good and bad things. Good because we're almost to the end of the University District. Bad because cars tend to go really fast around here. After successfully dodging all the cars, we can now see the Carvatron. Getting to the end of the skate park means we beat the University District. All I gotta do is touch the rail, then boom, it's a success. We can cross off the University District, as yes, it is possible to cross the entire district without pressing A or X. But little did I know, it was all gonna go downhill from here. Not gonna lie, before doing this, I thought the downtown district was gonna be the hardest. This is easily the district I skate the least in. Let's see how this goes. In this district, we will start at the Plaza of Solitude and try to reach the Carverton Memorial Park. Again, we immediately get on our skateboard and set our spawn point. Thanks to my unfamiliarity towards this district, I largely have no idea where I am in comparison to anywhere else, so I just guessed on going this way. Hoping that the easy way is the right way, I decided to head downhill over yonder. Doing this allowed me to gain a little bit of momentum to help me push forward. I noticed that this path was changing my direction westward. I knew I needed to go south, so I quickly changed course and went through here. Seeing how open this area was, it allowed me to be more aware of my surroundings, which temporarily put my mind at ease. A staircase was coming up fast, but luckily hopping over it was a piece of cake. Once again, this path was pushing me to the west, and unfortunately there was no easy way to correct myself here. I push on through this alleyway, hoping a solution reveals itself soon.
You are bound to get something sick here, dude.
Luckily, the alleyway wasn't too much of an issue, and a path heading southward reveals itself. With the memorial in sight, I got excited. All I had to do now was reach the end of it. With the end of the memorial in sight, the crevice in the wall, I quickly faced a problem. I could have sworn neither A nor X was pushed, but knowing nobody would have believed me, I reset it anyways. And so close too. I followed the same path as it seemed to work pretty well. I did fail a few times on my way there, which I will show now, but eventually I make it back. It even did the thing on its own again. When I made it back to the end, however, I had zero momentum. I had to resort to shimmying. Unfortunately, shimmying wasn't enough to get up the incline. But this wasn't going to stop Frederick. Eager for a solution, he noticed how wavy the nearby terrain is and thought he could use it to gain speed, so that is exactly what he did. He went up and down like an infinite half. Frederick knew it wasn't going to be easy, but he did it anyways. It was slow, it was tedious, but he was slowly gaining that speed he needed. And he was doing so well too, until suddenly. That's right, we made it, and as you can see, Frederick is very happy about it. The Industrial District is our final district, and unlike the others where we went north to south, here we go east to west. In this district, we will start at the spillway entrance and end in the dry docks. We all know the drill by now. Get on the skateboard and set my spawn point. The obvious thing to do is to go down the spillway, so that is what I do. I see the similarities to this in the beginning of the University District, so I act accordingly. Everything was going well until I got a little carried away with my choice. On take 2, I was a bit more careful. This is where we reach our first issue of the Industrial District. In order for us to leave the spillway and continue, we must go up these small inclines. However, in order to get up there, we must sacrifice a ton of speed, so much so that we don't have enough to make it up there. But is that it? Is doing this challenge in the Industrial District impossible? Well, we do have another option. Back at the spillway entrance to the left, we have a pathway that goes down to the quarry. Perhaps this way we'll have a better result. We just have to get past this staircase. Grinding the rail should do the trick. We made it to the top of the quarry, now we just need to get down from here. To do this, first we jump this gap. Then we have to transfer a crisscross-like pattern. Unfortunately, for this first time, I overshot the transfer. We tried giving it another shot, but unfortunately we hit the pole in the process. On our third try, we end up going a little too fast. Attempt number 4, come on, we got this, my lucky number. And we got it. Another gap. And one more transfer. I really suck at these transfers, huh? We make it this time. Unfortunately, we almost had enough speed to get this last gap. Shimmying doesn't provide enough speed to get out of this hole, but Frederick has an idea. This hole is curved like a half pipe, so if he keeps going back and forth, he'll gain speed. Perfection. We used what little momentum we had to move to the old factory. I went to the route to the right, thinking this was the best path to getting through the area. We make our way towards the road. Following this road will be the best way to move forward, even with all the cars. This is where we encounter our biggest problem yet. See that incline over there? We need to get up there, but we don't have enough speed to. At this point, I actually thought this was the end. That horrible hill, the bane of Frederick's existence. I thought at many ways to go about it, all leading to failure. That is, until I found it, the solution. It was under our noses the whole time. In fact, we were avoiding it since the beginning. The cars. The plan was to grab onto the back of the vehicle and just let it take me away. This took me a lot of tries, as you can see here. But then, eventually, this happened. Yes, that's right, it worked. This was such a relief. So much so that I had to stay in this concrete area for a little while just to take in what had just happened. After a little while, I continued. The end was just down the street and I wanted to get this over with as quickly as possible, as well as safe as possible. No way I'm doing that again. And just because the end is over yonder, nothing all that notable happened on the way there. And that is it. At the beginning of this video we asked if it was possible to cross the entirety of Skate 3's map without A or X, and after 2.5 hours of trial and error later, I can indeed confirm that yes, it is possible within all 3 districts, that it is possible to cross all of Skate 3 without the A or X button. Hey, I just want to thank you for watching. It means a lot to me. I know I typically don't make a lot of these kinds of videos, and I don't really have plans to in the future, but if you liked what you see, subscribe, maybe you like more, and I'll see you next time.